major food chain is now raising a red flag on those possible Mexico tariffs. Kate Rogers, what's Chipotle saying this morning, Kate?
Hi, Becky. Good morning. Chipotle is saying that if the tariffs are enacted, they could negatively impact the company's cost by about $15 million in 2019 and reduce margins by 20 to 30 basis points. This is based on the starting tariff rate of 5% in June and includes the accelerated rate of 25% later in the year. In a statement, CFO Jack Hartung said if the tariffs become permanent, we would look to offset these costs through other margin improvement efforts already underway. We could also consider passing on these costs through a modest price increase, such as about a nickel on a burrito, which would cover the increased cost without impacting our strong value proposition. The company also added it is aware that it could easily solve the volatility in the supply chain by purchasing pre-mashed or processed avocados, which would be cheaper and, of course, readily available. But the company won't go that route because it's committed to its brand purpose and upholding its food with integrity principles, which include using whole, fresh ingredients. The company does not break out what percentage of its produce is actually imported from Mexico, but Chipotle basically says beyond just those avocados, it also buys limes, jalapenos, tomatoes, and bell peppers, all from Mexico. Becky, back over to you.
I mean, Kate, those are all things that are sold in California.
Yeah, so they did say that earlier in the year they've been basically working to kind of diversify their supply chain. So that's something that they are focused on and will continue to look at as this all develops.
A nickel a burrito doesn't sound like a huge impact. I mean,
no.
Not that I'm defending the tariffs, but when you start breaking down and to try and figure out what it really means.
Certainly, yeah. We talked about that on Wax with Brian, and I said I agree with you. I don't think that that's a huge impact to the consumer. It's just one thing that they are considering. They didn't say they definitely would raise those prices, so they're looking at different options. As I mentioned, diversifying the supply chain and then potentially a price increase. So they'll wait and see what happens.